The very top shows the level of character that they're at, 1 through 7, the days of attendance during that particular defined period, the number of labs that they were in, the total number of work units earned, and then the average. This is the number of work units divided by the number of labs that they're in. That gives you the comparison between that average and the goal. And what you want to see is the child achieving or performing above his goal, or at least at his goal. Because if the child is consistently performing below his goal, then it's something to look into. Because character level can be raised after 8 weeks, it is always good to click on the 8-week range. This defines his achievement and mastery level over the past 8 weeks. One of the beautiful things about looking at the entire history of the student, you can see in real time his growth, his character level growth, his growth in terms of work units, his mastery level, and it just gives you a real feel for the progress of each one of your students. Attendance is shown, and it gives the teacher or administrator an indication if the student is having difficulty, perhaps they're coming in late or missing a lot of school. The records are right there, and it can be used to counsel with the parent to get the child at school as much as possible. Now, each student in the class's records can be viewed by simply scrolling. Under the student's name will be subject, and it will show all of the subjects that the student is currently working in. For example, Abby Adams is working in learning words. So Abby Adams is probably a 2 or 3-year-old starting the program working in learning words book number 1. Shows it right there. It shows the number of lessons completed. It shows the comprehension level under curriculum. And then under time with my teacher, it shows the work that the teacher has done with the student. Now by clicking on the subject, it will show the description of the lessons that the student has completed, the date the student completed it, the page number in the book, and the comprehension level. And it shows it for every exercise. So you can look and see exactly where the student is at. You can view all of the lessons that that student has completed. Everything is right there for the teacher, for the administrator, in terms of viewing exactly what that student has done over the defined period of time. Now, if you look over under Time with My Teacher and you click on any one of those, it'll show you exactly what the teacher did working with that student. And you can go to the next student. In this case, it's Bobby Baker. Now I want you to notice that we have gone to the next level in the curriculum sequence, which would be foundational skills in the first book, learning numbers 1 to 5. So when that is clicked on, again, the description of every lesson is shown, the date the student completed it, the page number, and the mastery level. And it shows exactly the same thing in Time with My Teacher for naming, for printing, for typing, for counting, and the self-esteem exercises. They're all there for you to be able to view and see exactly where the student is at on each one of the areas. Casey Chavez is working on numbers 6 to 10. You can see exactly what he's done. Now please look at Darla Davis working in learning numbers 1 to 10. Character level 1 means that she hasn't set a goal for herself. Goal is determined over a course of 8 weeks. At character level 2, the student sets his first goal based upon past average. Now these are set up for instructional purposes, and we just wanted to be able to show you a typical student. So it gives you a record of the student's growth and mastery level. And for the administrator, it gives an indication of exactly what the teacher is doing during her time with my teacher.